Wenn ihr Karten doppelt habt, sucht euch andere Spieler, ihr müsst 5 gleiche zusammenbekommen. Das heißt 5 Menschenkarten, 5 Nornkarten, 5 Versucherkarten oder so. Wenn ihr Karten doppelt habt, tauscht mit anderen Spielern. Ihr könnt am erfolgreichsten sein, wenn ihr dabei zusammenarbeitet, wie bei unseren dynamischen Events. Und wir machen jetzt einfach gar keine Pause, sondern wir legen einfach gleich weiter. Oh hey, hier sind noch 4 Karten. Haha. Grab a chair, Izzy, make yourself comfortable. Gebt sie an die anderen Leute weiter, wenn ihr ganz viele Karten habt. So. Ist das okay, wenn wir es auf Englisch machen oder soll ich übersetzen? Okay, no translation. We just do it in English. So, Izzy, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm awesome. So, I asked the other guys as well, so what are your thoughts? How did you feel when you were out here having the award for best online game of the show?
It's pretty amazing. It's awesome to just see everyone here and how excited everyone is to play the game that we've all been working on for so long. And so it's just awesome to see the energy and excitement that everyone has.
So many of you might know Izzy. He's been our long-time skill balancer for Guild Wars 1. So I want to ask him a couple of general questions, like how it is to design skills or classes, like some more open game design questions though, that you can probably elaborate a little bit on. So let's get into it. So what is the process when you develop a new skill? Like how do you approach that?
Well, we start from a number of different places. A lot of the things that we do is we just come up with a random idea for a skill and get it into the game right away. No art, no animation, whatever we have, we just throw it in. And then we play around with it a lot. We'll play around with it on a profession and see what it feels like, see how it works in the game, in PvE and PvP. And then once we're feeling really good about the skill, then we'll start to polish it up and add art to it and add animation and start continuing down the line. Often the times the skill won't be what we want, or we'll have a better idea, or we'll continue to iterate on it and we'll redo a lot of things. And sometimes we'll change other skills with new ideas and so it's kind of a constant coming up with new ideas and changing ideas of ones we already had.
I mean, how does it work, or maybe it alternates? So, do you have ideas, say like, hey, I have an awesome idea for a skill, let's find a class that can do this, or does it work the other way around, that you first think about, hey, we need a class, and then you come up with the class and then the skill? So, do you first design classes, and if you do, like, how do you approach that?
It often goes that we design the profession first. We come up with the idea of what we want the thematics of the profession to be, and whether it be a ranger or a warrior, and then we start to try to find skills that'll fulfill that thematic, and we push that thematic as much as we can. We pull that inspiration from all sorts of things, whether it be some idea that we've had before, Guild Wars 1, or other games that we've played, and ideas that we like, and things that we find interesting or fun to play with and interact.
That was actually like, I would have asked that next. So where do you draw your inspiration from?
We draw our inspiration from everything. We're all extremely avid gamers. We pretty much play every game, board game, computer game, everything we can get our hands on at all times. We're just kind of a huge fan of games in general, and we pull design inspiration from everything and anything we can get our hands on.
So one thing that, I mean, it will become relevant for Guild Wars 2 as well, but it's a slightly Guild Wars 1 as well. You are, as I am aware of, people always think balancing a game and balancing a skill is super easy, and everybody can just do this because we just have to tweak some numbers, right? And then it works. So maybe you want to let people know what actually goes into balancing a skill and like the far-reaching effects that can have.
Well, a lot of the trick in balancing a skill is it just takes a lot of iterations once a skill first goes into the game, it's going to get changed, 12, 20 times sometimes before it's even close to being balanced. And, you got to look at every single place that skill is going to get used, how it's going to get used, what combination of different aspects it's going to get used in. Everything from how it looks in a spreadsheet to how a casual player is going to use the skill to how an elite player is going to use the skill, and really find the best balance for that thing. And there's really just no substitute for changing and studying how that change is going to work, and then changing it again if it didn't work out.
So wait, what you're saying is skill balancing actually is not just changing numbers?
No, it takes a lot of time and a lot of feedback from a lot of people who know the profession, know the skills, know what they're doing, and telling me what they feel is right or wrong, and then me making adjustments based on that.